Earlier today, we saw a video of VDM giving an update about this Ediri, Justus, and Tekla, how they went to the mortuary. Eventually, when they got there, discovered, say, the body of Tekla that's supposed to be used for DNA test to ascertain if truly that body na Tekla own, Justus' senior sister. In the end, they were informed that they don't do mass burial for that same body. Now, if you recall, you would discover that as at the time VDM was doing video in that same mortuary compound, some overzealous Nigerians who just believe that you must pass through the normal protocol interrupted the entire video. Now, the next video you are going to see is VDM giving those information he ought to have released that those persons could not allow him do it. And then we'll come back and analyze how the police collaborated with the mortuary attendant and that same Ediri to make sure that they buried the evidence in order for the same Ediri to have easy escape route rather than to serve full J10 so long as this case is concerned. Now, I saw some certain posts where some persons were saying that a VDM right president, how they go say make it come out like that. Sometimes it doesn't work that way. VDM has so many followers, and as a person where everybody recognize is supposed to lead by example, not be every now and then that they take the laws into their able hands. Because if him on his own want to insist, it might cause so many kasala. Now, at the end of the day, he can still do the video and pass the message across without doing it in that same mortuary. Now, hear him out. That's not the video.
All right, so updates on Ediri's case. Ediri that by Tekla, who is Justus' sister. The last time we went to court, they adjourned the case to the 11th of December. Now, before I went to court, I got a tip. What was the tip? It was an information that I did not get from Justice. Maybe he said it and I didn't hear. So I got a tip that they did not find his sister's head. They only saw her leg and some body parts. Some of her organs were also missing, right? So they told me, the person that gave me a tip said, the loophole that is looking like somebody is influencing the case and they want to get the boy out of the case. Even though Ediri confessed that he bite Tekla, but somebody that is interested somewhere wants to get him out of the case. Now, we now said, he now advised that this guy did not do a DNA, and because there's no head, it will be hard for him to claim that body part as his sister, which it will be easier for him, a little bit easier for that guy to get out of the case. So I said, we are going to do a DNA test. I asked him where the body was. He said the body is in the mortuary. So we came to the mortuary today. We want to get the remains to go and do a DNA test so that I can claim that is his sister that Ediri died. Only for us to get here, they said they must bury the body. They don't bury the body. Now, like the other person said, the case has been compromised. Because how is it that police is doing investigation on the case? They don't go bury evidence. This is something that they will investigate. They don't go bury the evidence. Now, police knowing fully well, it's not as if they don't know. This particular mortuary, I'm not going to blame them, right? This mortuary in Yaba, IDH hospital. This particular mortuary in Yaba is a mortuary where they deposit accidented corpses. You know all those corpses where we say accidents happen, family member don't be identified, and they'll just come and dump them here. Then after gathering this body, they'll do a mass burial, right? So that's what they do. So I don't understand why police will carry that same corpse to come and deposit here where they know that this is a place where they'll just carry the body and go and do a mass burial. Meaning the case have already been compromised. And right now as we speak, the guy is already asking for a plea bargain. So they are looking for the best way for him to get out of the case. But we say no. Now, I just want to send a message, right? Even if some way, somehow, because of the corrupt justice system we have in Nigeria, that guy makes it out of that jail, the ancestors will not help him make it out of Nigeria. There's no way he's going to stay outside for a long time. The ancestors is not anybody. Now God, now go look. His karma will definitely come. But we are sending a message. The judge was very, very fair. They tried to do like this that day in court. The judge was fair. The judge said, oh, we need to give a judgment. Bring evidence. When they say bring evidence, we don't say IPO. IPO no come court. IPO where all evidence of case, we no come court. The prosecutor started the prosecutor that's supposed to prosecute the case was now defending the IPO and giving the judge reason why the IPO did not come to court. Show you this in Nigeria. That person by person confess, finish. The person dey for sale. They give am phone, make it use from sale. Meaning say from that sale now, if you organize, me they come buy this guy. Now I'm also going to put a little blame on him because when your sister did here, however, he said he didn't know when they went to court. That the case was in court for how long before you found out? The case was in court for a year before they even found out. They thought police was doing their investigation for a year. Asked police how far. They didn't know the case was in magistrate court until when he went to where? DPP. Went to DPP to track. January. That was when they now told him that the case done. They don't transfer from magistrate to high court. So you see the kind of country we are in. Anyways, the plan was that I was going to say they should exhume the body, but they say now mass burial. I said they bury more than 1,000 people for one hole. So how do we start from that? Do you understand? But I'll still contact my lawyer to see the next step to take. But that guy cannot. But just in case he still live, the ancestors will definitely do his work. We don't know the ancestors will use. He might use a man or a woman, but God will not come down. The ancestors will definitely use somebody at the end of the day. So you people should beware.
Kudos to VDM for following up this case. So long as this case is concerned, this guy has been prosecuted before, sentenced to some number of years in Kirikiri. Anybody try to do this plea bargaining for him this time happens to be one of those persons who have destroyed the evidence so that the guy will come out in soonest. That is just the known fact. Now, outside that, I also blame this guy because not be money be everything. Your sister, they carry and go mortuary. Did they also tell the mortuary attendants that on no account should anybody see that the dead body? Because we have seen some cases where even the people will get down, so long as the case is there with the police, every now and then keep visiting the mortuary to see how your sister's body is faring, except they have declared it exhibit that on no account should anybody have access to it. Then, if they declare an exhibit, say, may anybody not go there until they need them, they will bring and come back again. And at the end of the day, the IPO in charge, you can't close eye, they can't carry the exhibit, go bury. It goes to show that now that IPO, and they go hold responsible. But if it not be like that, that the guy have access, which is justus, get access to that body every now and then, he not take anything from you, your person dey mortuary. Once in a while, pay the visit, go check am, tell the person make dem bring am come out. You know the sister, the name wey dem put am there, check as e be, then go back again. If possible, give little money to the people who dey attend to am, make dem know say somebody get that body, make dem no go throw away. But in your own case, over a year plus, you not go there, you don't even know how the case they go, and at the end of the day, you just leave am like that. Or for you to come back, they say the case they almost don't round up, and meanwhile, the body they don't bury am. Now, this happens to be one of the case where I come across one certain time. Somebody fight, they come buy the person. As they buy am, instead of the family members to deposit the body for inside morgue, so that they go back and begin to pursue the case. All of them rush show as go they follow the family member of the person who acquired their person. They fight and all that, go they do negotiation. And at the end of the day, the family of the person who acquired person, they can eventually bring out some millions, say, okay, go and take the bury, go buy land, do everything. On a very good day, they set up a date, say now they want to go bury the person. They reach mortuary now. Which name una take una person for mortuary? This one they look the other one they look another one. Una person, when they rush come hospital, they put am for emergency ward. Before una take card, the person not die. Then as the person kpai, una not see the need to go put am for mortuary. All of una just vex comot, they cry comot. When they eventually want bury the person after 6 months, they discover say they don't see anybody like that. Who now hold responsible? Nobody. Who put am there? Nobody. Which name not put am there? Nobody. They search all the mortuary, they don't see anybody like that. They don't go use that for mass burial and all that. That was how that body went. Recklessness. Now I want to at this point again even beg the same Papa Mohbad, because this one now just they make me remind Mohbad on that if possible there is need for them to be paying visit to that body, because not be saying now go there one day, most especially when you don't involve DNA test, they won't go change the body or do one thing or the other. You can't reach there one day, you can't be say at the end of the day when you say we won't bury the body, you discover saying another person body not go bury, not even Mohbad on. There is need for you to pay visit to check regularly. Otherwise, things like this will always occur. Anyway, kudos to VDM. We just hope and pray that so long as the first judgment has been pronounced, how many years will they say that guy spend a diri, he must surely spend them. Otherwise, any of these IPO or police officers who want to come out and say no case again, after they don't first talk, say there's case, evidence, they will confess and every other, all the videos they. I believe such person that's supposed to pursue and come off us first. But now those set of people, and they spoil Nigeria police force. Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. Thank you as you do so.